What's up, gang? Happy Monday and welcome to week 8 of my first half marathon prep. It's kind of crazy. We're already 8 weeks in out of our 12 weeks total of training, so we're getting pretty close. A few more weeks left until race day and accomplish our first half marathon. But we got a full body session today. Work today was pretty chilled, nothing crazy, just a morning clinic, and then nothing crazy the rest of the day. For a full body today, we got 2 or 3 leg exercises, and then the rest is upper. In terms of my shin splints, if you've been following along, the past week I've been dealing with the shin splint in my left shin, which is unfortunate. But I knew something like this was going to pop up because once you start running and increasing mileage, something's going to start nagging you, and that's inevitable. So I bought some Tiger Balm, which is like my grandmother. I'm half Chinese, and my grandmother growing up always religiously used Tiger Balm for any aches and pains. So I got some and lathered it up on my shin last night and over the weekend, and that seemed to help acutely. But overall, the shin, when I give it like 2 or 3 days rest, it calms down. And then after like my 9-mile run over the weekend on Saturday, that flared it up. And I solely think it's because of my running form and the increased mileage. But I noticed that I like overpronate a little bit, and then during my long run, when I would try to like really focus and prevent my overpronation and land on my midfoot, that helped a lot. So I need to really focus on that and get the running mechanics right. But either way, we're gonna focus on today and head inside the gym, and then after the gym, I'll probably update you guys on what the week's how it's gonna unfold, because it's gonna be kind of a funky week this week. We got a lot of moving parts and unexpected plans, so we'll head inside and get the work done first. So I'll see you in there. Alright gang, so we made it back home. We had a solid full body workout today. The gym wasn't too busy, so can't complain about that. But I just wanted to give a little rundown about how this week's gonna go, week 8. Here's the original plan. It was supposed to be a full body workout today. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is gonna be, I think it was a 6-mile run. Wednesday was a speed workout. Thursday is a full body workout. And then Saturday was gonna be another 9-mile long run, just like last week. So it was gonna be another typical week of training. Last week's 9-mile run felt great, so it's good to know the training is improving my fitness. But then we have a few curveballs this week. I'm gonna now treat this week as kind of like a deload week, since now this is week 8. And it's good to have a deload week every like 4 to 5 weeks. So, and then I'm also making this a deload week because my shin, it's still kind of nagging me, and I really don't want to make it worse and have it ultimately turn into a stress fracture if I keep pounding the pavement with my long runs and speed workouts. So I'm going to give this week a little rest. So tomorrow, instead of a 6-mile run, I think I'm going to bike at the gym, possibly, depending on how I feel tomorrow morning when I wake up. But I want to give the shin a break, so I'm probably going to bike at the gym. And then instead of a speed workout Wednesday, I'll probably do another full body workout, or I'm just going to do a strength training session to get that under my belt before I have a haircut appointment at 8 p.m. that night. So I'm going to do that. And then Thursday, instead of training, unfortunately there was a death in the family, so we have to travel and go to the services Thursday and Friday. That's like gonna be an all-day thing. So Thursday, no training. Friday, no training. And then we had planned this trip like weeks and weeks ago. Kira and my younger sister Kara are going on a camping trip in Vermont Friday night, Saturday night into Sunday, so the whole weekend. So we're still going. Friday night we're going to go to Vermont after all the services that evening, set up camp and everything, and enjoy the night Friday night. Saturday, instead of a 9-mile run, it pains me to go off of my training plan, but it should be good for me and let my body recover. Saturday, we're going to go on a nice hike in Vermont. I love the outdoors. I wish I could spend more time outdoors if I didn't have to work and go to school and everything. But we're gonna go on a nice hike, and I'll count that as like my long run, like workout. And I don't know how many miles the hike's gonna be, but it'll just be a good time. And that'll be my week of training. So week 8 of half marathon training is going to engulf all of that. It may or may not be an interesting video for you guys, but if you watch the whole thing, I truly appreciate it. And if you want more interesting typical training routine videos, you can watch last week's video or next week's video. It's gonna be back on track, fingers crossed. So that's gonna be the plan. And I'm rambling too much, and you guys are probably bored, and I'm starving, so I'm gonna make dinner and hit the sack soon. So I'll see you tomorrow. What's up, gang? Happy Tuesday. Been a crazy turn of events today. We had a pretty boring shift at work today, but no complaints there. I'll always take a chill Tuesday. And then I got a message from my barber that he had a last minute slot for 5 o'clock today. So I jumped on that, and right after my shift at work, I flew to the barbershop and just got a nice cut by my guy Rennie, which was much needed. It's been like over 3 weeks since my last cut, so I was starting to look a little scrubby. And it's crazy how much confidence you get once you get a fresh haircut, like my confidence goes from here, and then as the weeks go on after my haircut, my confidence gets lower and lower because my hair just looks and feels disgusting. So feeling good now. And then we just made it to the gym, and I'm still debating on whether or not I want to do my scheduled 6 miles on the treadmill today. My shin feels like better today, but I'm just afraid that if I were to run 6 miles, that it would flare up again, and I just don't want to risk having it turn into a stress fracture or anything bad. Since we're only like 4.5 weeks out from race day, I'll get inside and change, and you'll either see me hop on the treadmill and do 6 miles, or I'll probably just do the recumbent bike for like an hour or so, and get the stress off of my shins and still work aerobically on my fitness levels on the bike, but put less stress on my shin. So I don't know, maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure. We'll see what I end up doing once I walk inside and change, but that's the plan today. It's originally supposed to be 6, but we might do the bike. And then tomorrow we're supposed to do a speed workout, but since Thursday, Friday, Saturday we're gonna be away, tomorrow, Wednesday, we're gonna do a full body workout, and then we're gonna do a hike at the end of the week on Saturday probably. So we're still making the most of it, and then we'll get right back on track next week. So let's head inside. Gang, so we just finished up with our workout. So I did not end up biking, and I did not end up running 6 miles as scheduled. I ended up splitting the difference, and I ran an easy 3 miles on the treadmill, just really focusing on my form, because I noticed that if I really prioritize on landing on my midfoot, and then I guess I tend to overpronate, because when I really focus on supinating and preventing that overpronation, my shin doesn't hurt while I run, and it's not in any pain really at all right now. Just a little like leg fatigue as expected. So that was a plus and a win for tonight. So we ended up getting some running in and banking 3 miles instead of 6. So we got half of the scheduled miles, but better than nothing, and I'm stoked we did it. All I want to do now is just go home and eat dinner because I'm starving. It was a very solid Tuesday. I'm happy we ended up getting a haircut last second because it was much needed, and then getting some miles in. I will say I still can't stand running on the treadmill, but it's better than nothing, especially now that it's getting pitch dark out at like 6 p.m. So gotta do what you gotta do, and gonna head home and eat dinner. So I'll see you tomorrow. Guys, happy Wednesday. We made it to the middle of the week, and we made it to the gym. So usually today, like I said previously, would usually be a speed workout day, but since we're giving the shin a break and it's kind of an off week this week, we're gonna hit the gym for a full body workout today, and then we're going camping this weekend. So I'm excited to go on a nice hike this Saturday. And in terms of work this morning, in terms of work today, nothing too crazy, just a pretty basic day today. We worked with 2 providers today, and no issues with patients or anything nuts. So that's a plus. That's always a plus. I'm rambling on as always, so let's head inside. gang, so we made it back home. We had a pretty solid full body workout today. I was happy to go a little higher in intensity with the legs and everything, knowing that we were gonna have a few days off until we run again. So overall, I think I'm just gonna update you guys on what the rest of the week's gonna look like. I know I've explained it a ton of times, but now we have a little bit more finite plans. If I didn't mention it already, Kira, my girlfriend who I live with, she had a death in the family, who I was also very close with, so, oh, she's home. Kira!
Hi.
Alright, this is Kira.
They know who I am.
Well, I was just saying, I was explaining the situation for the rest of the week. As I was saying, there was a death in the family, in Kira's family, who I was also very close with, so unfortunately we have to go to their services tomorrow, Thursday, and then Friday to celebrate them. And then Friday after the services, we're going to meet my sister, Kara, up in Vermont. We had this trip planned for a while, and we're gonna go camping for the weekend, Friday night and Saturday night into Sunday. And the campground looks super cool, and this is like my second time ever camping and my first time ever doing it without like supervision. So this will be very interesting. So Thursday we're not working out, Friday we're not working out, but Saturday we plan on doing a nice hike because there's a cool trail that's off the campground. So I'm super excited for that. But so we're skipping the 9-mile long run this week, and then that'll be the rest of the week. I'm going to make dinner and hang out with Kiki the rest of the night, and the next time you'll see me will be in Vermont. Alright, so it's 11 o'clock at night, and we made it through 4 hours of driving to get to northern Vermont. And as we were trying to set up the tent, it started to downpour, and we couldn't figure out the tent for the life of us. So we packed everything into the car. This is Kira, and we're gonna sleep somehow in the car tonight. It's gonna be rough, but it's only gonna be for what, like 6 hours, and then in the morning we'll figure out the tent. So this will make for a hell of a story. It's been a long day. Today's Friday. It's been a long day of services for the funeral, and then we thought we could have made it in time to set up the tent and get things settled for night one, but shit's hitting the fan. But there's bathrooms over there. I can't really see it, so at least we have that, and we're just gonna brush our teeth and figure this out. So I don't know if I'm gonna document the rest of the night, but we're gonna rough it tonight, and I'll see you in the morning. It's actually a pretty decent bathroom. So rainy out. Good morning and happy Saturday. That was a tough night's sleep last night, not gonna lie, but man, what a story this is gonna be, and what an adventure this is. So really no complaints. It's gonna be a fun rest of the weekend. Kira and I are gonna get ready, sort out this whole situation, try and air things out so it starts to be drier, and then try and set up the tent later today, so that tonight when we sleep here again, we'll actually have a tent to sleep in. And then my little sister Carrie's gonna come by too for the night. So we're excited. Let's get the day going. So our campsite's right there. We haven't set up the tent yet, but right here, Kira booked an awesome plot right by the river. We did it. It's okay. So we're going on a little cruise. Kara just got here and we're just enjoying the foliage because we got here in the pitch dark at 11 p.m. last night. So this is unbelievable. We're at like peak foliage in Vermont right now and it's just stunning. I could just stand outside, watch the horses and look at the foliage all day. So I'm happy the rain subsided. We got blue skies today and we're just gonna enjoy the outdoors. That was a nice 2.5 mile hike. Got to sit by the river, enjoy the foliage, get some fresh air, and we're gonna count that as our long run this week. We got a fun night ahead of us. We're gonna try and maybe hit a brewery and then, and then we're just gonna hang out by the campground, so keep you updated. Kara and I are gonna secure some firewood for tonight, except the wheelbarrow that we're supposed to use is broken, so we'll see. We're looking out. I'm excited for this one. We got the fire going. Gonna crack open a little bottle of wine ski. Make burgers for dinner. Show you guys the finished product. So excited. Ooh. Alright guys, good morning and happy Sunday. As you can see, we just woke up and packed up the tent and got the campsite cleaned up and packed away. So unfortunately, we're gonna start heading back home. It's a long 4+ hour drive home, but we'll probably go to a nice cafe, get some breakfast, get some coffee, and then make the trip back home. So I appreciate it if you guys watched to the very end of this video. I know it wasn't a typical full week of training, but it was a solid and much needed recovery week, and it's good for my shin splint and my body to recover, and just mentally to be out here in the nature and just being by a body of water and good people. So I'm gonna end the vlog there. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you next week. Until next time, keep plugging.